Hello, everyone. So, this is a quick chit chat. It's probably going to be quick because I don't think I have that much to talk about. But first things first, I hit 100 subscribers. So, thank you for that. I was stuck at like 10 for the longest. Well, I was stuck at 0 for the longest, but I wasn't uploading very frequently at all. And then I got stuck at 10. I'm losing my voice. Then I got stuck at 10 and then yeah, things started to happen. Um I mean really I just started talking about my channel more, and then other people started talking about it, and the shout outs have been a huge help. Every time someone shouts me out, I pick up some subscribers. At one point it was like 20 at a time. Um but yeah, so thank you for that. I think I'm at 100 even right now as of this recording. Super excited about that. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I wasn't expecting this moment. Um, I mean, until I like noticed today or yesterday, whenever it was, I said, a couple people subscribe because I'm close to 100. But anyway, yeah, we'll figure all that out. I know who my 100th subscriber is. So actually, yeah, maybe, I don't know. We'll think about that. Um, I'm sure I could do a prize. But thank you. Um, Keep subscribing, tell your friends. Obviously I want more than 100. So yeah, that's that. I'm excited. I'm gonna keep the videos coming because now at least 100 people like me and are expecting things. So, yeah, the other thing I'm gonna talk about, I guess. Mm, so I need to renew my passport. That's not that, whatever. Like I went out to do that. Forgot my photos, and so I have to go back and mail the application and all that stuff. I don't well, I need to renew not because it's expiring, but because it's full, which you know what, here's some advice. Um, it's only gonna be for, well, I don't know. I'll just say it. So like if you plan to travel a lot, or if you plan to go to places like Asia, I know Asia for a fact, probably some other places. I want to say like developing third world countries, but maybe that's not it. I don't know, but in my experience, the Asian countries I've been to, the lesser developed ones, tend to have full page visas that they give you when you arrive there. Or for Vietnam, you have to arrange it in advance. And yeah, that takes up a whole page in your passport. I think the standard passport has like 48 pages, and they're not all for, okay, most of them are for like your stamps and things, but then you have like the ID page, and then like the declarations page, whatever. Um you have like around like 45, let's say 44, 46 pages for all your stamps. And if you're going to be going to countries, just if you're not going to be going to like Western Europe, Canada, probably Mexico. I've never been to Mexico. But those countries all tend to have small stamps, whereas there are countries out there that will take up a full page. And so if you're going to be traveling in and out of countries, or like staying and then having to renew, then you're going to be taking up those pages really fast. So that's what happened to me. Still need to get a new passport. I'm expediting it because I'm traveling 1 month from, well, now it's after midnight, but December 5th, a month away. Um, and so I went to the well, like I printed out my application and was headed to the post office, realized I left home without my photos, or one photo you need. Um, so I got to do that tomorrow, but fortunately, I'm just going to go to the post office. It's like a mile away, and be done with it. So that's exciting. I'll have that done this time. So this was the advice I was going to give. I wish I would have done this before because I would not have to renew now. Um, get the big book if you're going to be traveling a lot, or if you're going to be going to kind of like obscure places off the beaten path, because you don't really know, like they might want to take up like a couple of your pages or whatever, or like one page. But that adds up if you are a traveler or if you plan to become one. So I wish I would have gotten the 52 page big book versus the standard, which is like 40, what did I say, 48, I think. Because then I'd have like so many more pages and I wouldn't have to like do this now, and I could have gone like to Canada because I live closer to Canada than I used to, or like compared to Atlanta, I'm a lot closer to Canada. I could have done like a weekend trip or something. um but yeah, like now I have to, and like that's been in the back of my mind. Oh, well, I can't really go anywhere because I got to renew my passport because I don't have any more space. But now I'm finally getting around to it, and that's cool. Get the big book if you're going to be traveling a lot. Wish I would have done that, but yeah, it's fine. The big book doesn't cost extra also, so you might as well get more pages. Because you never know, and a passport is good for 10 years. You can go to a lot of places in 10 years. So, yeah, it just makes more sense to get the 52 page book. So, that was pretty much my day. That took up a lot of time. Um, I'm doing kind of a modified fast, and I haven't even like fully started it yet because like I don't know, whatever. Like I wanted to get rid of like all my Halloween candy, and I tried to give it all away to grown-ups, and that didn't work out so well. So ideally I would have eaten it all or given it to some kids or like whatever, done something with it, but I still have a little bit left. And so I've been kind of doing my fast and eating Halloween candy, which I don't recommend, but I'm really not eating that much, all things considered. And also I've been, or last night I went to the gym. Tonight I didn't go, but yeah, so I needed some calories. That's my excuse. But I did better today than yesterday. Hopefully tomorrow will be even better and I won't touch any of the candy because it's almost gone anyway. And I'm really never that tempted. It's just I don't know, like I get bored or something. So, I'm doing like the modified, or for me it's a modified master cleanse type thing. I guess I'll do it for like a week or something. I'm not being very structured with this, which I kind of like am disappointed because I haven't done like a structured thing in quite a while, even though I kind of participated in the 10-pound challenge, but I ended up gaining muscle and gaining weight. I'm so speaking of that, I actually lost zero point 0.8 pounds um after like day one of my quote unquote fast, which really wasn't much of a fast at all. Um but I yeah, I guess that really was muscle that I gained because like um I don't know. But I know that I have some fat. There's like a little bit of fat left that can come off. I know it. And that's what is like driving me a little bit batty. And it, to be fair, it does get more difficult to lose weight if you're closer to your ideal weight than if you're like a lot of, tens and tens of pounds or 100 pounds or more overweight. Just because you've got a lot more to lose, and that's not like the natural state of your body. And so it wants to come off more easily once you find something that works for you, because it can be difficult if you're dealing with like diabetes or other health conditions that just make it hard to lose weight if you can't really move around. That's the thing. Hormonal disorder, all that stuff. But yeah, so I'm doing the cleanse to kind of like, which really makes it even worse that I've been eating candy, but to kind of like reset and get everything like back on track. And I think that will actually help the weight loss. I almost said gain. Help the weight loss that I'm trying to do, because I do feel like I've been like hormonally off balance, and yeah, I just need to like cleanse like all the crap out of my system. And since moving to New York, I've been here for some years now. But I just feel like I've been exposed to a lot more toxins. And like I used to get sick, like sinus infections and things all the time as soon as I came here. There's like a bunch of industry and like the oil industry, gas or whatever along the coast of New Jersey, and a bunch of like, it's a seaport, so like crap going in and out, and not to mention the area is crowded and XYZ, and the air is kind of dirty often, like raw sewage vapors are coming up from the street. Don't get me started. Um, but I live in the suburbs, so like I've actually cut down on the amount of time that I spend in Midtown because like I'm just over all of that stuff. And I want cleaner air. And yeah, who likes that commute anyway? So anyway, that's that. I'm trying to do my fast. So my modified cleanse is going to be um water, lemon juice, honey and molasses. So I'm doing the honey because I can only take the taste and appearance of molasses so much in liquid form. But if you know the original oh, and cayenne. But if you know the original Master Cleanse recipe, it's just honey, water, cayenne, and maple syrup. I'm not a huge maple syrup fan, although I can drink it in the cleanse, because the lemon makes it better. But molasses is actually really good for hormonal regulation in women, and it's got, I think, more minerals than maple syrup. Like it's rich in calcium and potassium. Um, Probably some other stuff. So I'm doing the blackstrap molasses for nutritional content, and the honey for taste, basically. Um, just a little bit. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna try it and see how it goes. Um, and yeah, it's a bit of an experiment. Now, on day one, I actually made a concoction with all that stuff. But I added cinnamon. I added more molasses, or I skipped the honey, did molasses. Um, and it was sweet, but not like the right type of sweet. And so then I added cinnamon, and that made like it was delicious. So the cinnamon, the cayenne made it spicy. And then the molasses made it kind of like earthy. It was like a rich kind of tea flavor. I might do that again, but also I don't like the way molasses water looks. Anyway, so that's that. Some other stuff I wanted to talk about. I mean, not important. I tried to start back watching Real Housewives of Atlanta. So last season I stopped watching because it just felt so staged to me. And this season, just that first episode seemed even more staged. Um, and I just kind of feel like, well, why? I could watch something scripted or where people aren't like trying to convince me that they're telling me the truth. Like, I just have this weird thing about trickery and lies, even though it's reality, quote unquote, TV. I can take it in doses. But to me, Real Housewives just hasn't been entertaining enough to justify the blatantly fake stuff that they're doing on that show now. Um like I can't even bring myself to really care about the storyline that much, other than just like peeking in every now and then to see if they're like, if they expose the fakeness of the show by accident, or if people catch on. And at that point it's kind of like, well, why am I even gonna watch? So I don't know if I'm gonna continue watching this season. I used to really like the show, but guilty pleasure. But yeah, I'm good. Um, it's kind of like, this isn't real. Like you really want me to think that this person showed up, happened to have a mic on, because I don't know if you know. I mean, people know now. I guess more people know about like how production works than they did before. But like, in order for you to hear the voices on TV, people tend to have a mic like in their clothes or on their back for it to sound just like clear as day the way the cast members sound. So if you are on the show and your voice sounds like everybody else's voice, you were mic'd up prior to entering the scene and speaking, which means somebody knew you were there. Um, and then it takes time to do all that stuff. And yeah, I have like some experience in that kind of setting, and so like maybe that's why it's extra aggravating to me. But I lost interest. I gotta pick up Married to Medicine again because I really like that show, and I haven't seen any of the new season. If you see some of my older videos, I kind of fall off with reviewing shows, and part of it is because like I don't like to wait for new episodes. So I'll just like wait until the season's over or like maybe halfway and then start watching so I don't have to be on the cliffhanger with everybody else. I could just go to the next episode or, find out tomorrow or whatever the case may be. Um, yeah, like I thought about doing a review, but I felt like that episode didn't even justify a review to me. So, that's it. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for the 100 subscribers. I'll see you in another video soon. Till then, take care, be well. Bye now.